welcome to my little corner of the internet, or welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. My name is Nia, and on this channel we talk about life, beauty, self-care, anything that's really going to give us positive vibes. So that is what we are doing today. And today I am drinking this rosé. It's called Romance. I can't read today, guys. It's called Romance by Burn. And I really like it. I got this actually as a Secret Santa gift this year, and I'm almost done with it. So as you can see, I really like it. I am excited to talk to you all about this today, but I'm going to let you all know that I'm going to go ahead and drink the whole thing. I was initially nervous about it, and I will tell you all about the nervousness as I continue to talk about this product. So today we are reviewing this bread hair oil, and I came about this oil because my husband got an award at his job, toot his own horn, or let me toot his horn. And at his job, when you receive certain rewards, sometimes you can get a gift card. And so he was able to choose from these different gift cards, and he chose a Sephora gift card to give to me, which is, I just married such a sweetheart. So while I was looking for something to buy at Sephora, I came across this hair oil, and let me show you all what it looks like. Like, look at this packaging, and the packaging of the other items are really cool too. I was just like, oh, that is cute. That is really adorable. And so I decided to pick it up, and yeah, so that brings me to the nervousness. And a little bit of a disclaimer. So I've been seeing this conversation go around the internet about Black women in luxury and Black women deserving luxury. And I see two primary arguments. And one of those things is that Black women deserve luxury, period. And the other one is that some of these arguments saying that Black women deserve luxury kind of lend towards like flex culture and overconsumerism and like shaming others, I guess, for not being able to afford these specific things. That is not what I want to do. I also was nervous about this because I told you guys before that when I am looking at new products, sometimes I will stop in the middle of the store and look at reviews on YouTube. And that's what I did. And I actually looked at some of the comments of some of my favorite YouTubers who reviewed these. And some of the comments were really nasty just because they reviewed this product. That is a luxury product that comes with a luxury price tag. There were like comments about like, you know, I don't care if it's Black owned, like I would never like almost shaming the people who purchased it for purchasing the product. And I kind of got a wee bit of that on my Dr. Locs videos. And so I almost felt like I had to come on here and apologize for buying this item. And so I was nervous about it, but I'm not apologizing for buying this item. I am someone who likes luxury items, luxury self-care items. This product it's sold at Sephora, so it comes with a Sephora price tag. And so let's just get the elephant out of the room. This oil costs $24. Now, I don't believe that this is any more or less than what you would expect from Sephora. I know that there is a lot of conversations going on about Black hair care products costing a lot more than products for like less melanated hair. And I completely understand that argument. Sorry if my voice is changing. I'm right here next to my diffuser and I put way too much oil in it this time and I can barely breathe. But I'm determined to get this video done. So I understand that argument, and I will say for Sephora, I don't think $24 for this hair oil is outpriced as compared to other hair oils. Take for example, this hair oil right here at Sephora is $87. Now that is a lot of money. At Sephora, I went online and I looked at some of the hair oils that they sell or different hair treatments, and most of them fell between like the $25 and $40 range. So this is a standard product for a quote-unquote luxury item in Sephora. Now with that said, because I do believe it's considered a luxury product, I have some higher standards for this product. What I consider to be luxury is something that not only does what it's supposed to do, like initially, like a hair oil should, you know, seal in the moisture in your hair. It should help with moisturizing your hair. It should help do all these different things. And you guys, if you watch my channel, you know why I put the quotations for moisturizing, because people like to say, oil doesn't moisturize your hair. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, I get it. But It should do all of those things on top of having some sort of other luxury experience attached to it. So for example, packaging. I know some people don't care about packaging. I do, especially if it's a luxury item, but it should have some sort of other luxury experience like packaging, scent, some items that are luxury hair care items that give you a tingly sensation. You don't need to have a tingly sensation for your hair to grow healthy. That's not a necessity. So it's anything that goes above and beyond that basic standard for me. So I'm expecting this to work perfectly, to give me everything that I already expect a hair oil to do on top of a luxury experience. So I'm holding this to a higher standard because of the luxury price tag. So I'm going to go through a list of items. I'm first going to talk about the brand and what they claim to do. And then I'm going to talk about how I've used the product, and then just a little bit about the product and what oils are in this product. And then I'm going to talk about my experience with the product. So as I mentioned before, this is a Black-owned brand. It's owned by an Australian Black woman, I believe. And there are only 2 Black-owned hair care brands in Sephora, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to support this brand. I would love to see more Black-owned brands in Sephora in general, not just Black-owned hair care brands. And I also would love to see like a completely Black-owned Sephora, like owned by a Black woman to rival Sephora, something like that. Their motto is, or like their tagline, let me read it verbatim because I'm going to have a little bit to say about this, is hair care basics for not so basic hair. I don't like this. I don't like that saying, because I feel like there should be nothing basic about a $24 oil. If you're gonna be a luxury brand in Sephora, lean into that. Like, there should be nothing basic about $24 hair oil. So yeah, I've seen the owner in an interview. I just decided to watch it like for some research for this video. And I believe what she was going for with this is she said that she feels like a lot of Black hair care is always centered around a lot of fuss and a lot of like, you have to do this, you have to do these 5 steps, especially like loose natural hair. You have to pre-prue and detangle and da-da-da-da if you want to have nice hair. And I think that, you know, she wanted to strip down the hair care process and make it simple, and saying that like Black hair care can be effortless too. That's something that she talked about. Like, it's just not having everything all pinned up and perfect, that Black hair care can be effortless. We shouldn't have to be worried about having to fight, you know, the natural tendencies of our hair. We can just have an effortless hair care experience. And so that's why she right now has just a hair oil, a deep conditioner, and a shampoo. Now, I'm assuming that she's going to want to expand upon those items, and so then the basic doesn't really fit well for me either, because then you're going to want more items, so it won't just be 3 items. But I do think she should kind of lean into the fact that this costs a crap ton of money. So I think that she should lean into the fact that this is a luxury product, because hair care basics shouldn't cost this much. Now, I don't think that there's anything wrong with wanting a luxury experience at all. But something that I advocate on this channel is not selling people the idea that you have to spend a lot of money to like have healthy hair. I don't believe in that at all. I think that that message is harmful. And just I guess the slogan, what was it? Hair care basics for not so basic hair. It just kind of makes it seem like these are just basic staple products. And I wouldn't say that a $24 oil is a basic staple product. Now, how much something is, like if something's expensive or not, is definitely relative. There are people who watch my channel who are doctors and lawyers. I'm sure there are probably people who are like millionaires. And I'm sure that a $24 oil is not very expensive to them. I will say that I live a very like middle class lifestyle, and I find this item to be fairly pricey. It's a luxury item. It's a luxury item. So that is a little bit about the brand. Now I'm going to talk about what the oil is said to do. The oil is said to combat dryness and frizziness on Sephora's website, but I heard out of the owner's mouth in an interview online, and I'll try my best if I can find it to link it below. I believe she said that she didn't want to make fighting frizziness a part of her brand, but I'm looking at it on Sephora right now and it says frizziness on there, which kind of makes me give it the side eye a little bit. Like, Sephora, did you just put this on here because you know it's a product made for black hair and you put this frizz maintaining or whatever and all this stuff on here when that's not really the owner's intent, because you think that black people should have an issue with frizz? Anywho, but on Sephora it says that it is supposed to fight frizz, help control split ends, help with dryness, and it's also supposed to give a soft glossy sheen to the hair. The package says it's like lip gloss but for your hair, which I think is kind of cute, and it's called a everyday gloss, so something that you can reapply on an everyday basis. For, of course, it's made for those with loose natural hair. The oils in this product I had never heard of before, and I think that that is something that I look for, like in a luxury brand. Do you have ingredients in your product that aren't in most products? And so one of the ingredients is, I'm going to try my best to pronounce it, guys. You can laugh. Kakadu plum oil, and it says it contains vitamin C for ultimate scalp health. I was like, okay, I'm here for that. You all know I'm really big on scalp health. And then it also has safflower oil. And here we go. Another word. I'm going to put them up on the screen. Capric tree. I'm not even going to try the last one. And that is to provide a delicate, lightweight shine to the hair. It's just 3 of the oils that are highlighted in their link on Sephora. There are other oils in this ingredient as well. It is also one of the Sephora clean items, and you all can look up on Sephora what that means. That means that it is not containing a litany of ingredients that people who are trying to have more of a clean beauty regimen tend to avoid. And so it is one of the Sephora clean items. Something that I noticed was that I did not find anywhere that this oil could be used for hot oil treatments, which is something that I would have liked in a luxury hair oil. Maybe I will try it, but I don't know. We'll see. Something that you're going to notice throughout this review is that I'm going to kind of compare it to the Dr. Locs hair oil, because Dr. Locs hair oil is a little bit more pricey. Definitely not as pricey as this. And it also is a scented hair oil. You all also know that I use the the Alikay Natural 17 Essential Growth Oils, but that's not a scented oil, and I don't think that they're pushing that forth as a luxury hair care item. And so I'm going to kind of compare this to the Dr. Locs oil. The Dr. Locs oil, they do say that it can be used for hot oil treatments. Now, how I've used this oil so far is I've used it after shampooing and like kind of after my like leave-in sprays or refresher sprays. I'll put that over the top to seal. I've used it in the morning, sealing over my sprayed hair after I'm spraying with my water bottle mixture. And I've also used it just on dry hair to see if it could give me a little bit of luster, a little bit, they say it's hair gloss. I've used it for those circumstances as well. Now what you all came for. What was my experience like using this hair care product? Like I said before, I'm judging it with different standards because it's a luxury item. I honestly feel like the most luxury part of the experience of this item is the packaging, which is glass. It's really beautiful. It feels really sleek in the hands. Like, it has like a cool feel, which of course is because it's glass. I even think all the way down to the like top that just screws off. Really, really cute. And then just a simple bread posted on the front. It comes in this packaging, which I thought was just nicely done. A close second to like the biggest luxury pieces to this oil is the smell. I have never smelled a hair care item that smells quite like this. And I've gone over and over again thinking of how to describe the smell. I like the smell. However, I could see others, especially more mature women, like, I don't know what I would consider more mature, like grown women, like 25 and up, 24, 30. Yeah, I think that some of us may consider this to be a juvenile smell because it's very sweet. But I like the smell. I'm going to smell it one more time to see if I can kind of pinpoint it. Other natural hair bloggers and YouTubers have said that they think it smells like Fruity Pebbles. At first I was getting like a really sweet candy, but I just don't know. It's really interesting and I like it. I like the smell. However, I don't think I will want all of me to smell like this. Sometimes I like to use my hair oils on my body. I can't see myself wanting to smell like this completely. I like a little bit more of, I don't know. I feel like they could have added like something behind it to give it a little bit more depth so it wasn't just solely sweet. But I do like the smell. It is very interesting. And I think that's something when you're thinking about a luxury hair care product or a luxury self-care product in general, you're thinking about what about this is unique enough to warrant this price tag. And I have never, ever smelled a hair care item smell like this before. I just really don't even know how to describe it. Like I said, I've heard Fruity Pebbles. I've heard someone say Jolly Ranchers. At first I was thinking like a sweet fruity candy scent, but that's not even what I'm getting now. I don't know. Sometimes it smells tropical. Sometimes I don't know. I don't know, guys, but I like the smell. My issue with the smell, though, is that it doesn't last in my hair. Now, maybe I'm not using enough. When I was in my loose natural hair days, I would add more oil to my hair. But now that I'm a lock natural, I kind of stop at a certain amount because I don't want my locks to feel sticky. Sometimes I feel like no matter, like even if it's a product that works well, that does not give me buildup, if I put too much in my locks, if I do my locks like this, I kind of get like a sticky feel. So I try to avoid using too much product, but I have this thing called the shake test. And that is when a product has a nice enough scent to where like after you put on the product, if you shake your hair like this, you can smell it in the hair. And it doesn't pass the shake test after like, I don't know, like 6-8 hours. It doesn't pass the shake test, which is really interesting to me because it smells so strong out the container. For those of you guys who don't like really, really thick scents, out of the package, you may not care for it, but after wearing it for a little bit, you don't even smell it at all. Now, Dr. Locs, on the other hand, you smell that in your hair like for days. Like I didn't smell it until I washed it out. The fact that I have to apply it every day just to have that same scent in my hair brings me to something that I saw on their Instagram. I'll post it right here. It says something to the effect of I'm putting it on like every 2 hours or every day, something like that. And to me, a luxury product, I don't want to have to use it every day. Even if I like using it every day, I want there to not really be a point. Like, oh, I could spray more of this in my head, but it already feels like that. I'm still enjoying the effects of the experience afterwards. So there's no point in me putting any more on. Does that make sense, guys? I think I'm making sense. In a hair care product like this, I would want to be able to still experience having that luxury hair care product in my hair longer than that. I don't want to have to keep applying $24 hair oil. I just don't. But that is just me. So that is where I'm at with this smell. Now, when it comes to just it performing like a hair oil, yeah, it does that. It seals in the moisture nicely. it is a light oil, which is what it claims to be. Now, it doesn't penetrate the locks in the same way the Dr. Locs oil does. The Dr. Locs oil was, of course, made for locks, and so I think it just has oils in there. They're just really amazing for locks. This oil sits on top of my hair nicely, but I don't think it penetrates the lock. Something that I noticed is that when I use this oil and like I do my hand like this, it is not sticky. At first I thought like, is my hair sticky? But then I started feeling it, and I feel the way my hands feel after using the oil, and I'm like, wait, that's not sticky. That's just the oil coming off of my locks because it's just sitting on the top of my locks, essentially. Which brings me back to what they were trying to do. They said that this was going to be like a lip gloss for your hair. Now, when I think about lip gloss, I don't really think about something that provides moisture. It's more of an aesthetic thing. Now, there are some moisturizing lip glosses, but a lip balm is different than a lip gloss. A lip gloss is just, kind of to give you some shiny lips so your lip gloss be popping, Lip balm is going to nourish your lips. So I think that they're doing what they aimed out to do. I do think if I was a loose natural, I could see myself applying this to my hair over and over and over again to give me like the oil sheen feel. I loved oil sheen back in the day, guys. Oil sheen was a whole vibe, a whole freaking vibe. If I find some of my pictures of my wrap and it was just like, you would have thought I had a wrap crossed with a jury curl because that oil sheen was dripping. But anywho, I could see myself enjoying this more in my loose natural hair and like kind of reapplying it on the hair for a little bit more of like a luster. Actually, I don't know if it would have gave my 4C hair a luster. Anywho, I think that they're accomplishing what they set out to do. At the same time, what they set out to do isn't really jiving as much with what I would want from a luxury oil. I feel like I'm talking really negatively right now, but I do like it. I'm just trying to, delineate my thoughts. So this is light, and it does still in the moisture, and your locks do feel a certain level of moisture after using this. I just told you I was going to be a little bit harder on this product because of the price tag. Now, if this product wasn't a luxury product, honestly, I think I'd give it like A or A minus. Like if this product was $12, I give it an A. If it was $10, I give it an A. Because it is a luxury product, I'm going to give it a B. But here's my caveat. If I had never tried Dr. Locs oil, and I'll have that link below, I think I would have gave this like a B plus or A minus, maybe a B plus. You know what? No, I'm going to drop this product down to a B minus now. And if I had never tried the Dr. Locs oil, I would give this a B plus. I like it. I like the product. It's a nice product. It's fun. It smells really good. It's a joy to use. It really is fun using it. And I have used it multiple times in one day, and it's been fun. But like I said, for something that is that price, I don't think I want a product that I use it multiple times in one day. That's not fun for me to continue to use up my $24 oil. So yeah, that is how I'm feeling about this oil. I like it. I definitely am not saying that I don't like the product. I'm saying it's a solid B, which a B is not bad. I just think that other than the packaging, the Dr. Locs Yaya oil definitely provides more of a luxury experience without as much of a price tag, which is something that I love. You can get luxury at the drugstore, guys. You can get luxury at Walgreens. You can get luxury at Walmart. It just is like, it's just giving me an experience that is above and beyond. There are parts of this product that give me a luxury experience. It takes me above and beyond, like the packaging, like the initial smell when you put it in your hair. But I think that it could be a little bit more for me. So that is why I am going to give this, I changed it from a B. First it was a B, then it was a B minus. Now I'm going to go back to B. And if I hadn't tried the Dr. Locs oil, Yaya oil, this would definitely be a B plus or A minus. And if it was not a luxury product, if it wasn't $24, I'd give it an A. So that is where I am at with this product. I enjoyed using it. I am excited to see where else this brand goes. I think that it just is really a cool brand. I love that a Black woman is getting paid from having her products in Sephora. I love that. I wish this brand nothing but the best. If they have more products that I could actually use on my locks, like I don't really feel comfortable using their shampoo or their conditioner because it seemed very much moisture based, not as much clarifying, then so I'm not going to use those. But if they have more products that I feel like are, suitable for locks and aren't going to damage my locks, I may give them a try. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see next. Peace and blessings, guys.